Hi, and thanks for joining. Today's topic is where we see the market, business selling market in 4 to 6 months from now. But before I start showing you what we see in the data and where we see the market's gonna go, let me just tell you the reason why we make these videos. We try to give you as much information, regardless if you're a buyer or the seller, because we're on the front line, we see it all the time. So we're trying to give you knowledge and insight through data that we're seeing, which hopefully will help you through your business buying or business selling process. That's the main reason for this video. Second main reason is self-promotion, so hopefully you're going to see what we're all about and give us a chance when you're thinking of selling a business. With this in mind, let's have a look what market holds for us in the next 4 to 6 months. So let's have a look into the future, what we think future holds for us. It's a pretty bold move again to predict anything longer than 3 weeks at the moment. But we're going to try to make a prediction what we think is going to happen over the next 4 to 6 months. In order to look at that, let's look at the past first. On the left-hand side here, I've got the level inquiries from both buyers and the sellers, and on the bottom, a different month. We are at the moment here in April. So let's look at what was happening with the buyers until now. So level of the buyers in February was normal, and then due to COVID-19 and all the restrictions that we had, the level of the buyers really dropped down by about 50%. Started going like this, and then it started recovering in April. We're on the end of the April, and we are about 80% to normal level of inquiries. We think this is going to continue, and then it's going to go back to the normal level from about June, July and August and so on. Now this has some chance to go up because of if the unemployment goes up, people looking to buy themselves a job or to buy themselves an income, they're going to look to buy the businesses. But I think it's going to be offset by number of people that got out of the market, and these were the demographics of the people that got out of the market were people looking to change their lifestyle, and I don't think we're going to see them coming back anytime soon. Now, what was happening with businesses on the market, new businesses going to the market? So in February they were on the normal level, and then in March they dropped by about 80%, or went down to 20% of the normal level of people inquiring to sell their businesses. That continued in April, and we think it's going to continue in May as well. And then it's going to start slowly rising, and we think it's really going to go back to the normal level in July after the financial year, because that's traditionally really good months for new businesses, because all the books and records are in order, the financial year is completed, and we think it's going to go back to normal in August. But we need to look at something else. All these businesses, all these owners that didn't put their businesses on the market in March, April, May, June, going to start putting businesses on the market, and that's going to add added stock to the market. So we're expecting this to go up, and go up quite a bit in August and continue in September and so on. Another thing that we think is going to happen after the June 2020, that businesses, a couple of things are happening in August. It's going to be end of the JobKeeper allowance, and also it's going to be end of the moratorium for insolvent trading for directors. So a lot of businesses, they're still not running well, and few others that, even if they're not running insolvent, gonna get into distressed trade. So we're expecting increase in July of distressed sales and businesses that were put under external administration. So overall, we're expecting past August, supply of the businesses to go up by somewhere between 50 to 100%. Now, what does that mean for both buyers and the sellers? Well, let's look at the sellers first. There's definitely going to be more choice let's look at the buyers first. There's definitely going to be more choice for the buyers out there, but also it's going to be very, very messy supply, we believe. So what we think is going to happen overall, the deals will extend. So it's going to take longer to actually complete the deal. I want to say a word or two about distressed businesses. A lot of people think there's going to be some good bargains and so forth. I don't think so. Distressed businesses will sell for distressed value, but they're distressed for the reason. And what we know from GFC, that the most of distressed businesses after the GFC were purchased by other businesses who already got infrastructure operating in same or similar industry, and were able to actually pick and choose what they want from those businesses. So they took good assets such as customer database, customer relationships, some of the assets, but get rid of a lot of overheads and actually manage to extract a value like that. Private buyer struggles to do that because it doesn't have anything to offset against. Another thing from seller's point of view and buyers as well, we think that now, well, we are now May, June, July, August, good businesses will sell for good money, and there won't be any difference in selling of the good businesses because the buyers are looking for the good businesses at the moment. And later on, they're going to still be looking for the good businesses as well. What we think is going to get affected is businesses there in between. Businesses that were affected, they're not distressed, but their trading was affected by current crisis. And we don't think they're going to, well, they're going to sell for less, not because the ratio of the profits to value has changed, but they're going to sell for less because their profit is dropped, and they're going to take the longest to sell. So we're expecting good businesses to sell very well, and we're expecting businesses in distress because by its nature it's distress and you got to sell them quickly, so they'll sell very well. The businesses that were affected for the later part of this year, you still can sell them, but it's just going to take a longer time to sell. You'll have to. It will be harder to find a buyer for those businesses. So it's going to be really interesting to see, come September, how many of my predictions were right and how many were wrong. And I would encourage you to put your opinion in the comments. Tell me if I missed something. Tell me if you agree with something. Tell me what you don't agree with. Let's have these discussions, and let's revisit this in September and see if our experience from GFC is something to go by, and if our prediction is right, or did I get it totally wrong. Thanks for watching.
Need help selling your business, buying a business, or a business valuation? Xclusive Business Sales award-winning team are here to help. Our experience, skills, expertise and professionalism, backed up by our triple guarantee, is assurance for your success. A large network of buyers and our national coverage will help you throughout Australia in all state capitals and all regional areas. Xclusive Business Sales. Sell your business with certainty.